Chris, how would you say you've changed from the first year you owned your business to this most recent year? What are the changes that have most affected you?
First 2 years I owned my business, I was on a steady growth roll. I saw, because this is we're a midpoint of my 6th year. First 2 years, we had focused on public business, school board education, and public municipalities, things like that, for the growth of our company. I knew when I took over the company that it's not a safe market for a company to be in of my size, because there's constant competition. So my objective was to work myself away from that industry as much as possible, without losing that business, because obviously it's nice to have volume and it helps you to grow your business with having those large accounts. But I guess my ideal focus was to continue the growth that we were experiencing. But obviously in my 3rd and 4th year, I started to see a little bit of a plateau. And I think that came as a result of my inexperience and my lack of knowledge and my trying to put my time stamp on the business, trying to change everything all at once. That's one thing that if I was to ever advise somebody that's taking over a business, don't make it all change all at the same time. And it's very easy to continue to focus on that because it's my generation. My generation is all about change, making things different, better all the time. Sometimes you start to stretch your resources when you try to make change happen too quickly. It's not always necessarily financial resources that you affect as much as it's the personnel resources. You tend to affect your people when you make change happen too quickly. Not everybody is as adaptable to change as a business person is, because it's our focus. So the last couple of years have been my biggest learning curve, because obviously the change in the economy has forced me to focus. The last 2 years I've been very fortunate to see growth, last year and as well as this year. And I'd like to say I could attribute that to one thing other than just brute force, but unfortunately it's all been about backbreaking labor to make that growth happen.